Hello, my name is Benjamin Hart. I'm an American attorney and the managing director of Integrity Legal here in Bangkok, Thailand. As the title of this video suggests, we're asking the question, is it possible to study in Thailand on a retirement visa? Apparently out there's a lot of talk like that it's affirmatively prohibited to study in Thailand on a retirement visa. I've never heard that. Working has always been prescribed. You're not allowed to work on a retirement visa. It was basically created under the old Basel II kind of framework. So Thai policy dictated that they affirmatively precluded work on a retirement visa. I don't expect that's ever going to change. But now the question becomes, well, can you study? Well, I don't see where studying is necessarily work. Now that said, as we've discussed in other videos, the definition of work is so broad. I mean, in theory, breathing could be legally considered work in Thailand. So, on that analysis, actually, in my mind, it's pretty clear. Studying is not work. That to me, I don't see the connection there. What is the difference between studying as a hobby, if you will, on a retirement visa and coming to Thailand and going fishing? I mean, I don't see the difference there. So, while they may say it's precluded to study, I don't know how they can do that. Now, maybe they can say, hey, universities, you can't give people a degree if they're on a retirement visa. Okay, then go through all your course of study and maybe change over to that, to a new visa, an ED visa or something, when it comes time to go after your degree. Again, that may be one way to handle that. Again, I don't see anybody running around looking to kick down doors on retirees studying in Thailand. So again, that sounds to me like something some officer somewhere said maybe offhand, and it just kind of cottoned on and became sort of the conventional wisdom that you can't study on a retirement visa. But I have a hard time going through the analysis on how you ascertain what studying is, how it's any different than living your life otherwise. And I don't see where you can make much of a good argument that studying and working are somehow the same thing. I have a hard time making that leap in my own head. And believe me, I've gotten very used to the rather tensile, thin thinking that comes from work authorization analysis. So if I'm having a problem seeing a connection, I think it's pretty attenuated to the point of not being connected at all. Now, that being said, again, relevant authorities can interpret things however they want, and it's at their discretion to basically make determinations based on, make findings of facts and conclusions of law in the moment. So you may find a situation or a scenario where studying might get you into some problems with your retirement visa, but I just don't see where it's there. I mean, I don't see where studying is work. So, if people want to come over and attend Bangkok University on their retirement visa and audit classes or go to classes and receive marks or something, maybe receiving of marks can somehow be construed as in violation of, again, the retirement visa, akin to the way receiving a degree could be viewed that way. But the act of listening and absorbing information, I find it hard to make the legal argument that you're precluded from doing that on a retirement visa here in the Kingdom of Thailand.